Okay, pretend to be busy. Pretend to be busy, and then I'm going to use a little thing on the phone where I'm doing a skit. Pretend to be busy. Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. What the fuck am I doing? Welcome back, Welcome back. I don't know what this is anymore. I don't know what the fuck this is anymore. It's just fucking stupid if you ask me, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. The greatest crypto channel the world's ever seen. I don't know if that's true or not. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory. We're going to be doing a live stream today. We're on here every second of every single day. So if you like the channel, guys, and you like Cryptocurrency Theory, we recommend you come on down and share your enjoyment with us, your addiction with us, share your stuff with us here, because we are on the internet, guys, every single second of every single day, giving you a live update on prices today. That's what we're going to be doing. I was making this cup of coffee this morning, guys, and I was thinking, God damn, man. Do I want to go down in history as the guy that was doing live streams that was removing his genitalia? No, guys, I don't. Because my balls are very much still intact. And that's why we're doing the live stream today, guys. We're going to be diving into the prices here. Diving into what's going on. We're going to dive into whether or not Matic token is dead. And I'm also going to show you a little correlation that I thought was a little bit interesting with the stupid news narrative going around on Matic token. And no, if you guys are part of the Matic token community and Polygon, I do not think if you are dead, you're going to be resurrected here pretty fucking soon. So just bear with me here, guys. We're getting set up over here. We're trying to do our live streams back again. So go ahead and let us know, guys. Share the video if you like the videos, if they help out on some weird level here. Jump in the chat here. Guys, what's up? Yes, I am back. Cool. Yeah, guys, in the summertime, in the warmer months, you know, back you know, in between my vacations to Greece, you know, where I spend a lot of my summer vacations, we squeezed in the live stream. So we will be getting back to the live streams, guys. You know, if God willing will let us. So if you guys are checking out the live streams, we will be back on here on some type of semi-regular time slot. I'm probably not. Well, I don't want to say not. I mean, I might be. We might try to get on here every day, but for one, guys, the live streams have basically came to a screeching halt. Like I said, they would, but basically that screeching halt's over because we're going to start them back. We're going to be doing live streams pretty much all the time. So just bear with me here. We're kind of just setting up, getting the thing here. So I wanted to maybe look at some comments. Just because we haven't did comments in a while, and you know, I thought it was maybe a little bit ridiculous to start the new live stream with Bitcoin Supreme. You know, I mean, we were doing that Bitcoin Supreme thing where we go through comments. So we'll just kind of race through comments here, maybe a little bit towards the end of the show. If not, we might not get to it. We might just kind of lollygag around here for a bit. And you know, it's Monday. You know, guys, Mondays, as I always tell you on the channel, it's like the day that people rush back into their work mode, which for me, guys, I never come out of work mode. So for me, it's watching everybody else either go back into something they don't want to do, and or you know, going into this work type mode where, unfortunately, I think a lot of people are going to work and they're not really making any money, especially if you're in some of these sectors of business. But you know, that's not everybody. A lot of people out there making a ton of fucking money. So maybe that's just me. You know, trying to cast my reality on the world. But I know for a fact that a lot of people dread Mondays. I've always, for the longest time, have somewhat taken Mondays off. It's kind of a reset day for me working through the weekend. But, you know, we never stop here on the channel, so we're always constantly working. So it's not really any kind of, every day is kind of just generally the same. I don't have any drastic changes or anything like that. So if you guys are part of the Matic community, let us know. Let us know if you got the video. You know, and no, I didn't go to Greece, man. I'm just chill. I'm just here, just here in the usual spot here. So no, I didn't go to Greece. I was just messing around. Even though my place kind of looks like I live in Greece sometimes with the white topography, you know, buildings built into the mountain here. All right, guys. So, you know, it's been a while. I just wanted to say, hey, you know, tell everybody we're going to be doing the live streams. We will be ramping the live streams back up. So be prepared for that. I have to ramp it back up, guys. We can't let the live streams die when we just start fucking getting going. That'd be the dumbest thing ever, guys. We'd be starting a great thing, or we'd be ending a great thing before we even got started. And we just basically are starting. So it wouldn't make much sense to end them. And we've had a lot of people reach out. Mr. Fool is one of them. Mr. Fool, you are the main reason, obviously. But we're going to start back the live stream, guys. So here on Cryptocurrency Theory, to give you guys an idea of what we do here on the live streams, I don't know, honestly. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't say that anything really gets done. So if you're trying to be productive and maybe find the next trade, probably not the best place to come. It might preoccupy your time in the wrong direction. But nonetheless, guys, we give you a price update on these live streams where we basically... You know, the purpose of these live streams have always been to update you on essential price movements that we see here, despite, you know, us getting off task every 5 seconds. But we maybe go through some comments here. You know, we might save that for a later stream. Like I said, we're going to be doing streams, you know, a couple days a week. You know, I don't know what days those will fall. Probably during the weekdays, probably less likely on the weekends. But we might try to squeeze Bitcoin Supreme back there on a Sunday night here. So. All right, so we wanted to give you guys what I've been thinking here on Matic token. Now, there's been some articles coming out here that are a little one-sided on saying Matic is dead, and then another one-sided on Matic being bullish. Now, again, guys, I think this same formula can apply to pretty much any coin that is not just a complete garbage hole scam. But I read an article this morning. It did not look like an AI auto-generated article. It looked like a legitimate article. You know, I have it here on my phone here if you guys want to check it out here. It's on Coin Tribute. So it looks like it's written by a journalist here. It's not just it's by Eddie S. So shout outs to Eddie S. It's on Coin Tribute. I don't have it on the screen here, but you know, we'll do a little bit of toilet reading before we come on here. And basically, it's basically saying like 92% of all Matic addresses are in the red, which I find a little hard to believe when I looked at the Matic graph. And we'll pull that up for you here real quick. Because see here, guys, on the channel, we like to give you guys a little bit alternate to the normal YouTube dumb shit that you're going to hear online every single day, right? It's mostly garbage. So even though maybe most of this show is technically garbage as well, we like to throw in something that might be value to your crypto world that you live in. So if we look at Matic and Polygon, guys, I'm going to pull it here on the screen here. Let you take a look here. Let's shrink this down here. Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I've been on here. Got to rearrange here a little bit. So if we look at Matic token, guys, overall, it's about 2,000% up. It's about a 20x up from down here where it hung out for a good bit of time. Okay, all the way back to 2019, hung out for a good bit of time. It went up to 4 cents, went down to a penny, 400% gain, you know, the usual. And now it's up to about 55 cents, which is about a 55x, 5,500% up from maybe the very bottom, if you were lucky enough to get in at that point. But I don't think a lot of people did, guys. This is an Ethereum utility token, and I hate to burst anybody's bubble who's holding this token, but I've always kind of said the same thing with these. They're all kind of the same. Nothing really does anything. It's just... you know, VCs and venture capitalists getting in on the bag early and then dumping their bag over time. It's just like, how can they get a quick entry into, or a early entry into token distribution? The same way they do with stocks, guys. The same way they do with stocks. Venture capitalists are always looking for you know, a way before everybody else gets in, and then they dump over time. I'm not saying that's what's happened with Matic token, guys. Don't shit your britches here. Just hear what I'm saying here is that it does happen. That I mean, we've heard this time and time again, and we know it's the case. We know this happens on Wall Street. We know it happens in crypto world. There's not really a lot of differences in the two, other than people thinking there are. So basically, if you think of an ERC20 token, the main goal of these are, how do I get in before everybody else, and how do I dump on everybody else? else and get out as people are coming in. Now, I'm not saying this is happening on Matic token. Again, I just want to be clear here. I'm not trying to say Matic token is going to zero or anything stupid. So please don't take my words out of context. We're just saying that in a perfect world, that's what happens with this type of stuff. So people are always looking in to get early placement. They did it with Grayscale. They did it with a lot of these ERC20 tokens. And it'll always be like this. It'll always be how to get in before everybody else and how to dump on everybody else. That's just the sick reality of investing. So if you don't like that kind of investing, maybe go put your fucking money in a goddamn, I don't know, a mutual fund that gets you fucking a dinky 2% a year or something. I don't know. Or, you know, go buy a fucking U.S. Treasury bond with, you know, a net worth of 100K. It's not going to make a lot of sense either. So basically what it said here, guys, I'm drifting here, is as Eddie was talking about in this article, that most of the Matic addresses are in the red, 92% of them. So it makes me wonder, you know, I don't have my tinfoil hat here to give you a little ding ding dong, but it makes me wonder, guys, if actually a lot of these coins are basically have to go into the red 90% of whoever came in before they start going. What do you think, guys? Drop it in the channel. Let me know. Let me know what you think about that. What do you think of especially, guys, you know, more on the ERC20 token side of stuff, but what do you guys think about most of the coins, even the coins we talk about here on the channel, having to go into the red for a majority of the people before the price manipulation starts going on the upside, before the exchanges start finding profitable scenarios on the upside rather than the downside pump or push, right? That's kind of what we're saying. That is essentially what I'm saying here on the channel. I think a lot of these ERC20s are essentially legalized pump and dumps. And a lot of people don't want me to hear me say that because they hold these tokens. You know, I see some people just left the chat here. Yeah, the U.S. government bond is given a 5%, but that's basically just a 1% or 2%. You know, it's just if you adjust inflation in that, it's probably the same dinky return that U.S. Treasuries have always given. Just it only makes sense if you're a multimillionaire. You know, if you're just an average Joe Blow with a couple $100K, it makes absolutely no sense to buy treasuries. I mean, what are you going to get? Fucking enough to buy a burger a month? I'm joking around. You get, you know, $100, but whatever. My point is a lot of this stuff that we see, guys, is not how it appears, right? It's not how it appears. So let's jump out of Matic. That was just kind of my rant. That was kind of my thing on Matic token is 92% of the people are in the red, which means 90%, I guess you would say most of the people bought up here, you know, and that's the sad reality of this. Nobody can get in on a coin when they're down. Everybody has to get in on a coin when they're going up. And it's almost like they're codependent on this regret phase. Have you guys been following Waves token at all? Have you guys been looking at NIM at all? It's like the best performers since the little down spike we encountered a couple weeks there, like a week or two ago, right? The Waves token's up, I think 14, 15% if you guys were watching the channel. But, you know, it's the sad reality of it, guys, but it is the reality of it. You know, it's just people want to buy stuff when they're up. You know, people like coming into coins when they are up for whatever reason. I mean, I'm the same way. I'm not out of this jurisdiction either. It just happens that way. So, all right, let's take a look at prices, guys. We got some meme coins going up. We got this Brett token, dog with hats, all these weird, you know, things. Casp up a little bit, 20% here. Maker DAO. Book of Memes, 17, 18%. But guys, you got to remember, we came down 30, 40% on some of these tokens. And just because we're 15, 20% up today, you know, is this really an indication of these being good investments? I don't think so. Bitcoin Cash up 11%. We hit almost 400 yesterday, I think. I think we hit like 190 or 392, I think. I don't know if we hit 400, but nonetheless, kind of the market kind of at least maybe looking like we're recovering a bit. We're at about 2.32 trillion I'm going to be excited if we go back up, guys. If we go back up to 2.5, 2.7 trillion, just because of the disbursement of the coins that we saw when Bitcoin leveled out at about 60K. I don't know if it went under 60K, but some of the coins were actually doing pretty good. Like we saw a lot of the altcoin market not collapse like we usually do. Usually when we see Bitcoin go down, you know, from 67K to 60,000, we're almost expecting a 50, 60, 70% drop in some of these tokens. And yes, some of the memes did go down that amount. I would say more in the 40, 50% range, but not as much as I would have thought. Not as much as I would have thought. I would have thought that if Bitcoin did edge down as much as it did, we would have gotten a little bit more of a price collapse, but not really the case here. So yeah, we haven't been talking about BSV. We've been watching BSV for quite a while, you know. You got to remember, Mr. Fool, just because I'm not talking about a coin does not mean we're not watching the coins. Now, we did put a prediction out a couple weeks ago, or about a week ago, that there's going to have to be some type of narrative that floats these prices in a certain direction. Now, I don't know. It's been maybe, I lose track of time, guys. So maybe it's been 2 weeks since, I think it's been about 2 weeks actually. We saw that whole AS Fetch AI Ajax token thing. And of course, Ajax token and Fetch AI are up in the last 2-3 days. But up from what? Up from the fucking dumb fucking thing that they're doing, you know, like the stupid price collapse of like 60%. So when we really start looking at like how much the bag holders are potentially up rather than the actual token price, it becomes a lot more apparent that people aren't up. You know, like most people are actually not up despite what the token looks like, right? Like it sounds a bit weird, but it's true, you know, it's true. You know, it'd be a lie to sit here and tell you guys that like the majority of the investors are up when they're not. You know, they're not. Even though the token is swinging 20, 30%, that doesn't really say much if it's down 60. You know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to try to hype these projects that are dying projects. They're stupid. And at the end of the day, a stupid project will be just that, stupid. And there's not going to be any saving these type projects because even if people get in, if we talk about them, we're only shilling the coin for people to get out. You know, we're actually doing the community a disservice by telling you guys, hey, you know, this coin's up, you know, jump in on it now. It's going to swallow you next week, and we're not going to be talking about it. So we've kind of taken a step back from that. You know, I don't want to hype coins in the wrong direction. We're always talking about the prices as they're happening. So, like I said, memes up a little bit. The majority of the market kind of quietly going up, right? Quietly going up. We saw Bitcoin Cash go up, like I said, $3.90 a token. Up from, I don't know, 340, 350, 360. I don't know if we actually went, I know we went to 360. I'm not sure if we went under that. I wasn't watching it hardcore. BSB down a bit, down in the low 40s. It's kind of edged up a bit too. But not really that major rise out of that carved out bottom that I think is maybe happening right this second. But we can pull up BSB since Mr. Fool's asking about it here. So guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're reaching us here today, we love to get your feedback. I don't know if you have to be subscribed to leave a comment, but if you think the channel's worth subscribing to, give us a chance here. We're trying to give you something a little bit atypical to the regular pile of dumb shit you'll hear every day from every other YouTuber. So, all right. So yeah, BSB back in the red zone, right? We're at 44 US dollars. We're down from 100. So if we double, euphoric pump to 200 maybe, like we got to clear this you know, this isn't a TA, guys. We never do that because we know that crypto for the most part doesn't really follow any kind of TA. I mean, TA is a thing that people use in different states of the market to try to give you an idea of where things are based on different states of the market, but it's only when we 200-300x% out of those states that the market becomes in a different state, and then that technical analysis is almost irrelevant. You know, it's irrelevant. Like if we went up to 200 on BSB or even 100, we'd be in a different state than where we're at now, because right now we're in a bear market, not a bear market state, but a downward pump state against BTC. It seems like from the majority of the coin prices, it looks like since BTC went down to 60, we've creeped up a little bit, and that's creeped up some altcoins. The majority of the memes have gone up a little bit more, but not too much in terms of like upward price action exploding. Like we haven't seen a handful of coins explode 200-300% into that rise from 60K BTC price up to where are we at? 63K, I think, on Bitcoin. 63K. So Ethereum doing pretty good. I would say Ethereum's been kind of catching my eye a little bit more than BTC, which makes me kind of think like maybe these ERC20 tokens might do something here soon. Not for sure, but maybe like that might be where we go next here, guys, is like into ERC20 tokens into something a little bit different that we didn't see on the rise from fucking 40K Bitcoin up to 70K. We got to see something different. We can't just see the same movements. If we see the same movements, this might just be a BTC, parallel pump with altcoins, right? The only thing we really seen here that stood out to me is maybe like Solana, Binance Coin, Bitcoin Cash on maybe like the year chart. Litecoin, some of these coins not really performing too well, not to say that I'm like unenthusiastic about them. Like Monero has done, has been a little bit exciting kind of in this run. Getting some more green candlesticks behind them based on the BTC price. But like we haven't seen what we really need to see, guys, or what, I've been hoping we'd see for, it seems like ever now at this point, but, it might not happen, is we might have to, we might not ever see it, but what I'd like to see, what I think would be the coolest thing to see is if we saw altcoins go up relative to BTC, but exceed that BTC price point a lot higher, meaning, BTC can edge back up, but we got to see breakouts on altcoins. We got to see ridiculous spikes that defy technical analysis. That's basically what we have to see. We've seen that a little bit on Bitcoin Cash, but I say it in a little bit because it's only been in a very small state over the last year that we've seen that increase in volatility on Bitcoin Cash where, is that really the exchanges just manipulating people out of incoming positions coming to the exchange? That's my biggest worry. The BSV, kind of the same thing. Now, the only benefit of that is what we're seeing with this Mt. Gox thing about this coin distribution on BTC, Bitcoin Cash. We don't have to worry about that with BSV because the BSV tokens have already been sold off. So that on some weird scope of reality at least lets me know that I don't have as much worry whether or not there's going to be buyers for the coins coming in from Mt. Gox because we've already seen it with BSV, didn't collapse the price. You could theoretically say the price is down on BSV, but down from what? It's up from $17 from last year. So it's really irrelevant to try to pinpoint one exact price and try to apply it to the entire altcoin market. And that's with every coin. It's like, yeah, if you pick and choose a couple different coins and you look at specific dates, they're not doing too good. But if you look at other specific dates for people that got in on specific dates, or if that was where the exchanges arbitragely took the advantage of the price and have found themselves in now profitable positions, then none of it makes sense. So we just keep looking at the prices here. That's all that we're going to be able to do until we get some type of it's got to be a big pump, it's got to be a crypto pump worth talking about. These little fucking dinky Monero pumps going from 135 or 140 as Bitcoin creeps back up. Yeah, that's great, guys. But like, imagine if we would have seen Monero double to 340, while Bitcoin is going up. Imagine if we see Bitcoin Cash go to 600 as Bitcoin BTC creeps back up to 65K. We haven't seen that yet. It might happen, it might not. We might just ride up with BTC, and we see an overall crypto market push all the way back up to $2.7 trillion. But I think what we're going to see pan out here, guys, is I think we're going to start seeing some movements in the altcoins that makes less and less sense to the public. Okay, and what I mean by that is we're going to be looking at coin. There's going to be days on this channel, guys, I think in the near term, and I think you're going to see it happen. Like, I think we're going to see the start and the face of this beast into the summer. I still think that. Okay, it hasn't. I keep telling you guys, I thought we would be into the rut of it. Into the power pump in the summer. But that was just based on speculation. That really had no merit of anything other than me speculating that looked as if where the prices were going back Even before we went up in March, as we went up with BSB at the first of the year, what was the #1 coin on January 1st? It was fucking BSB. So, I mean, and this was after the Bitcoin cash pump. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, I'm going to be honest. It does not make a lot of sense, but we have to keep following these prices from every single angle. We can't just say, oh, well, the price of the BTC is going up, so the altcoin market's going up. Like, okay, great, that's fucking fantastic. But unless we see the altcoins break out, and like I said, we've seen this in coins like Monero, not really a breakout, but not a collapse either. We saw Monero get delisted from Binance. We've seen it completely recover. We've seen the same thing happen with Waves token over the last week. We've seen people in the green. If you guys have been jumping in on these investments, these tokens. But for the most part, Alan, what's good, my man? Yeah, the summer of disappointment, Mr. Full says. So, yeah, most people are still down. That's my point. So, like, happy summer to you, Alan. I think you're in the UK. I know it's not super warm there, but here on this coffee cup, we're always warm here on the channel. Shout outs to Alan and Mr. Full, guys. Two of the most loyal fucking followers. I wouldn't even call you guys followers. Followers, like, seems like you're like under me. Friends, guys. So welcome to my channel, guys. It's Cryptocurrency Theory. Alan, Mr. Full. Welcome back, friends. So, yeah, a lot of people got to go in the red before these fuckers go up, is what it seems like, is what Mr. Full's saying. It just, with this crypto stuff, man, it's really challenging for people to rationalize staying in. And I keep telling you guys, stay in it. You'll be fucking better off. But, it's really hard to explain everybody. You almost sound crazy. We almost sound crazy, and I think we sound a little less crazier than most of the stuff you'll hear on the internet, just because I feel like it's so easy to spot that crypto YouTube is just, it's just plagued with all the wrong stuff. The thing is, with crypto YouTube, what we're trying to do is basically, buy crypto, go in the red for a little bit, be okay with that, and then come out of the red. And if you want to leave, expect when you leave for the prices to keep going up, and then expect for yourselves to start questioning why you left, come back in, and then it'll be right back where you started, which is in the red, right? That's kind of the mean true reality of cryptocurrency, guys, is you're not up a lot of time, In fact, most of the time you're down, and it's only whether or not you're able to sustain those downs and get back in while it's down. That's the secret to it. A lot of people buy Bitcoin Cash. Well, yeah, it's great, but we're at 370 now. Where are you fuckers at $100? And I'm saying that facetiously, but it's kind of true. We were sitting here begging people to buy Bitcoin Cash at $84. And people come in at 600, it goes down, and they fucking hate me. They hate me now. Like, they're fucking worst enemy because they bought in too high, unfortunately. Too high at the current state. Again, the next state may be 1,000. The next spread might be 1,000 to 3,000. We don't know. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball here. But Alan's saying maybe the election is the catalyst. Yeah, maybe we'll have to be after this election for us to go up here. On prices, a lot of stuff starts moving after the election, but stocks are up, crypto's up. I would say a lot of people are down, but it's only down from what? We probably didn't make the best investment choices coming into some of these, right? If you're sitting here on the channel and you're, I'm down on a lot of my stuff. So, but you're never down, guys, if you still have your tokens. That's kind of the thing. Is that you got to look at it like, do I have my tokens? Because we've exited a lot of positions, guys, on some of the coins that have gone up, and it makes me wonder: are we the ones sending these coins up? Stupid face. I don't know. I don't fucking know. We're gonna wrap it up there, guys. I gotta take off here. We're gonna cut these streams out at about 30 minutes. What do I think about Chainlink? It's gonna be a moonshot coin, Ernie. Welcome. It's going to be a moonshot coin, guys. There's going to be a lot. That's the thing here, guys. The more people that leave, the faster the prices are going to go up. the more people are going to be here to buy those coins. I'm telling you, it's going to happen like this. We're going to see people. We've seen people leave. That's kind of the thing. We've seen a lot of these fucking people that have had to leave. You think I want to sell Bitcoin Cash for $100? No. You think I want to sell any of my coins? No. I have no intentions of ever selling any of my goddamn coins. So the more people leave, the more the prices will go up. The bigger positions that come in to buy, the more the prices are going to go down. Right? A big whale comes in and buys a whole bunch of crypto or a whole bunch of grayscale. Expect the price to dump. I know that sounds bad. People are coming in and piling in. The prices are going to dump. That makes a lot of sense, right? So what we're watching here, guys. Thanks for coming down here, guys. Subscribe, share the video. We're going to be bringing these live streams back. So we'll probably be on here hopefully a little bit earlier, guys. But, you know, we'll be on here regardless. So just please like, subscribe. We appreciate everybody watching the stream here where we're trying to talk about something a little bit different. Just because the same old stuff never works. These people that are on YouTube, they're giving you the same old dumb shit. Go watch them. It's not going to work. We're talking about what is happening in cryptocurrency here on the channel. And we're talking about why prices are moving. So like I said, if a lot of people come in and buy, price go down, actually, which is really weird. If somebody comes in with a huge buy order and starts taking out market position prices, price go down. It actually doesn't go up. It actually goes down. So the less people are talking about it, the less people are buying. Price manipulation from the exchanges, price go up. You just gotta be in there if you're looking to exit, or if you're just trying to ride the wave. You gotta be in front of the wave. You can't be. It's like surfing, guys. You can't be behind the wave or into the wave when it's breaking. You have to be way in front of the wave. You have to be. You guys ever surf? You got to be ahead of the wave. All right, guys. We'll wrap it up there. We'll catch you tomorrow. Take care now.